All right, y'all. So I'm not trying to make this a self abasement or self bashing day, but like I said, God is dealing with me. So here's the other thing that happened. So um, I forgot. I stepped outside for some reason. I'm outside, but I mean like outside for a reason. And I said, well, let me check and see how things are looking in here. So I walked all the way, like when I'm doing a check of what things are looking like from the outside. I walked like halfway around the block, and as I was coming back, there was a guy, right? And the streets for some reason are real quiet tonight. This is like dead, so it's kind of eerily quiet. And I saw this guy coming up. I didn't really see him, but you take note. But I'm suspicious because I look like a crackhead, and then I know that I've been solicited, so I look like somebody worthy of solicitation, which I am not. But I'm aware of what I look like. I have on a slip-on slinky dress with nothing underneath because I'm just slipping on and run outside real quick, right? And so I see the guy coming up, and normally I wouldn't think nothing of it. In past days, within the past 60 days, I probably would have spoken and be like, hey, how you doing? Such and such and such and such and such. But I'm not on that type of game because that time that guy solicited me kind of making me be like, hey, looking at people like corner of an eye, and also looking at how, um, I've had men tell me about how they've been tried, and so it makes me, and I don't want anybody to ever think I'm trying them either. I don't, because that can go both ways. So, I'm like looking like, and actually I'm exhausted, so I'm not looking at the guy in any type of way. I'm just noticing that he's there, but I'm tired. I'm just trying to get back, and I am a little bit scared because this guy is kind of big and buff, and I've had some weird things happening around here, right? So, and I'm glad he spoke. So if he happens upon this, I'm glad you spoke, sir, because that broke the ice and it made me not be as scared, which may or may not be a good thing. But he was just like, why are you looking at me like that? He said, why are you looking at me like that? He said, I've seen you before. And I was just like, I'm just tired. I really don't want to be out here. And you know me, I start to tell the whole story. And if anybody speaks to me, I'll run them away because I tell them the whole story. But, with that being said, that made me think about myself too. This person just trying to get back, probably in a friendly spirit, a friendly mood. And I'm looking at him suspicious, and also I'm looking dead and tired. So sometimes we got to make ourselves look good even when we don't feel good. It's not that I don't feel good, but I was mad at myself, emotional. Whenever I'm emotionally, not on the positive, I was mad at myself for earlier today. But I'm not going to keep harping on myself about that. And also, I have to do better. Even if I'm just walking outside of the shed, I can't be looking like this. You know what I'm saying? I need to do better. I need to look better. You know, don't look like somebody that somebody gonna want to solicit. Basically, it's the bottom line, right? So I need to pull this together a little bit better. But we're getting there. But I don't want to change who I am because of that experience. You know what I'm saying? Um, I do know I need to look better. One, for just general marketing purposes, and two, because how dare you? I don't want nobody to think that they can come at me like that. But it's something I still find the beauty in being natural and being just like this. Being able to just be yourself and be out and about. But I don't know. God put something in my heart about that too. But I don't want to be too trusting and too nice. But I think that God was okay. He's just like, I've seen you before. I don't know what you're looking at me like that for. That's not exactly what he said, but it was something to that effect. And inside I laughed, even though outside I still scowled because I was trying to get back in. But yeah, God is speaking to me on all levels. And I shouldn't have anything else to report about, I hope, unless somebody comes and try to do something crazy here. But anyways, bless up.